What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. What's up? Let's get into this Tory verdict. I'm so excited. Do y'all want to get into this Tory verdict or what? I'm in my PJs. I got my wine. We need to talk about Tory Lanez, child. I'm going to share this video and give people. Oh, okay. I'm learning. Share the video. Share the video before you go in, right? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let me also invite some people in. I'm going to make this comment. Comment there. Let me see. I'm going to pin it. All right, so it's pinned to the top. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to join. And we can have a chat because the hip hop community is in shambles right now over this Tory verdict. What's that about? Like, for real, what is this about? Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Put a comment in the chat. Join the live. I want people to hop on in. If you want to just chit chat about this Tory verdict, come on through. I want to hear what everybody has to say. Oh, okay. Y'all can see. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to my live video. I'm so excited to be here. I want you guys to give me just a second because I am going to share the video to my Facebook. I'm so excited because I finally figured out all this like software that I was like, do I buy software? Do I not buy software? But I'm really excited that I figured this out because it's about to be lit. I'm gonna be live way too much. This is a mango wine that I found at Walmart that was marked down, but it rang up regular price when I got to the register, but it's really, really good. So what I'll probably do is just take it up there tomorrow and be like, you know what? This said $5 and it's not $5. But y'all, come up and let's talk about this Tory verdict because y'all had so much to say. There was so much to say. Where y'all at now? Where are y'all now? Come on, where y'all at now? Hop on in the chat. Hop in the chat. Hop on the video. I'm really excited just to talk about it. So let's talk about the three charges that Tory Lanez had because I think that's the most important part. What were the three charges? So what I'll do is I'm going to actually, you know what I don't like? When remember news used to be like free online, news used to be free, but then they made it where news is like you got to subscribe to it, but it's the top thing. So if you search for something, you pull up the times, right? But now you won't be able to see the article until you subscribe. No, honey, I'm not doing that. So let's pull this up and I'm going to share this with you guys so you can all see it. I'm so excited to share this with y'all. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up in just a second, but come on in the chat, leave a comment. You know, you're able to click the link to add yourself to my chat. And we're going to pull this up and we're going to read it all together because I feel like this is so important for the Black community, Black women especially. This is something we should be talking about. This is something that we should be all educating ourselves on. And we should be all proud of Megan because she stood up for herself against every other odd, right? Megan stood up for herself against, sorry guys, trying to move my remote microphone. Megan stood up for herself, and that is the part that really makes me very, very happy. If you're in here, if you're watching me, come on in. I'm really, really excited for you guys to chill with me. We don't have anything to do. Everybody's off work. It's the holiday weekend. We're sipping wine. We're chilling with our family. We're talking about Meg and Tory. Are you all very happy for Meg? I totally am. Totally am happy for Meg, guys. Let me copy the link. And what I'm going to do is also go live on I am trying to get myself together. I should have got myself together before I started this video, but here we are. We're here. We're here and we're here. We're here and we're here. So now I got my TikTok going. Hey, TikTok, what's up? YouTube, you're always in the building. What's up? Let's talk about Tory. I'm in my pajamas. I got my child. No, I'm not in pajamas. I look fabulous. But let's talk about the Tory case, right? So I want to go back and pull up this article to talk about what is going on, child. What is it? 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 Hey, y'all. Hey, TikTok. What's up? TikTok, I am streaming live on YouTube. You can join the chat. We're talking about Tory Lanez. You can even add yourself here if you want to come on as a guest. Come on through because we talking about Tory Lanez and this guilty verdict, child. But if you go to my bio, click the link in my bio and then go to live videos because my live video is in the YouTube, in my bios, in the web link on my bio. You should be able to see it. All right. So we're live on YouTube. I'm going to pull up this article and share it with you guys so you all can see, so we can read exactly what happened. Because Mr. Tory Lanez, child, he is gone. And listen, Twitter is having a meltdown, and I'm really excited about it. I don't mind. I don't mind that Twitter is having a meltdown. So, all right, guys, let me share this with you guys. Hey, everybody, what's up? I'm going to make YouTube my priority. So, excuse me, TikTok. You can join me by clicking the link in my bio. And I would love for you guys to come on over. Actually, let me stop this. Let me see. Okay, TikTok, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody, what's up? Thank you guys for hopping in. If you want to talk about this Tory case with me, please feel free to click the link in the chat. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see what we're looking at and what we're talking about. All right, so you guys can see here, Tory Lanez is found guilty in 2020 shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. I am so happy. I feel like this is a win for the culture. This is a win for Black women. This is really just so phenomenal. Like he was so nonchalant. He was so raggedy about, he didn't care, right? He did not care what was going on. So let's see. All right, so guys, I'm going to move this over so you all can see what we're doing. Click the link in my bio TikTok if you want to come on live and talk to me about it. You want to argue about it, we can argue about it. You want to argue with me about it, we can argue about it. Let's go. Click the link in my bio to come on and give your opinion on my YouTube live. We're live broadcasting right now. So just click the link in my bio. You can join my YouTube live. Say what you want to say. I feel no ways about it. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry if I lost you guys. Um, let's see. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I'm so excited because maybe I don't need to share that. So I can just go over the three counts that he was guilty of. The three counts were okay. Here are the three counts that he was found guilty of: assault with a semi automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in the vehicle. And I think that was part of the immunity for Kelsey. I'm thinking this wasn't Tory's gun, but the third count was discharge of a firearm with gross negligence. So let me tell you, assault with a firearm is huge. To be found guilty of assault with a firearm is a big deal. And what happens is when you're found guilty of such, the judge during sentencing can't be lenient on you. Like, that's never going to happen. The judge is going to say, you need to serve time for this. Like, this is a big deal. I don't think people realize how big of a deal this is. This is huge. So we're just waiting. January 27th, Tory Lanez is going to be sentenced, and we'll all know his fate after that. But let me tell you what didn't help Tory Lanez. His father's outburst in the courtroom with this whole Rock Nation, Jay-Z, sold black men's soul. Sir, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just trying to clear off my table, y'all. I'm sorry. I was not prepared for this live, but I'm learning the software so I can be prepared in the future. The more that I learn how to do this, the better I'm going to get, and I'm so excited about that. But let me tell you, I'm going to go and to the reactions on Twitter, the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, those blogs, they mad. And I love that, because you know what? This girl deserved her justice. She deserved what just happened. And I'm so glad, because Megan did not deserve the vitriol that she was getting. Megan did not deserve the vitriol that she was getting. And I'm just excited, because this is going to be so groundbreaking for some black women that they will come forward, because I feel like the whole community coddled Tory. Drake had his back, all the blogs had his back. We don't know who run blogs behind the scene except for a few. But the Shade Room never had Megan's back. Tory went in there because he's so self-confident because of the way black men are treated in the black community. He forgot that this is really America's courtroom. This isn't black public opinion in the LA County courtroom. This is real life America. So yeah, Drake was patting you on the back. All the rappers, all the academics and Joe Buttons were patting you on the back. But guess what? Welcome to the real world, sir. Welcome to the real world. Only in the black community are black women not protected and left in the cold. What happened in the courtroom, he didn't expect, neither did his father. That's why his father had that wild outburst. His father didn't expect it, because all of Twitter and Instagram and the pundits and talking heads of hip hop were telling Tory, that, oh, forget her. We believe you. We believe you. We believe you. Hi, Mira. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. That ego gets him every time. And that's what happened. His ego was through the roof. That Drake song, the Joe Budden, the academics, the Shade. He thought, let me tell you, as a victim of assault, I understood why Megan lied on that man, because you don't want to ever call the police on black men. But women, need to protect themselves. So I get it. But the way they tore that girl apart, and I call her a girl, she's a woman, but that woman is 23, 24 years old. She did not deserve the way she was ripped apart, limb for limb, ripped apart by these people. And that's so unfair. I hate that. But I'm just thankful that girl got her justice, because she truly, truly deserved it. So what we do now is we're going to look at this Tory Lanez and his daddy. Tory Lanez got sentenced. Then the daddy and his rant about Jay-Z. Exactly. And I think in his mind, Tory thought he was a bigger celebrity. Like, this put Tory on the world stage, not his music. Tory was not the celebrity that he really thought he was walking into that courtroom. But when you have people like Drake backing you up, it makes you feel good. Yeah, it was definitely a boys' club. And I hate the fact that other people were giving her such a hard time. So I'm going to play this for you guys so you can see how wild this father was. I would love to, I'm going to try to share it on the screen. Let me see if I can find this on screen super quick. Because this father lost his mind. But I understand, like, that's what would happen but it would never happen. But if I had a child going to prison, I'm sure I would act that way too. So let me see. I'm going to play the first clip of his dad losing his ever-loving mind. Well, let me see if I can get this popping. I'm going to present this share screen, and all right, let's do it. And I'm going to play this video first.
And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up, because your sons have been done dirty. It's not over. God does not lose. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail. This is not the I know that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Todd, is the same one that's...
Can I pause this real quick just to say that, is it not strange the way that Tory's father, although a very difficult situation, the way he is unable to control himself in a court could be part of the reason why Tory has these anger issues? Or am I making too much of a connection because he just attacked August Alsina outside of a concert? This attack, other women have accused him of being physical with them in Canada. So I'm just saying, is it weird to anybody else? Because it's weird to me. So I don't know. Maybe I'm making too much of a connection, but it's just strange that this man can't control himself and neither can his son. So let's hit play.
Witnessed or knew that 5 sheriff's deputies in LA County beat up a Spanish man with the last name Carrillo until the guy was beaten and passed out. ABC News interviewed that man after Eyewitness News, and he said, I thought I would never be here to see my child born, and I would never be able to see my other child rise up. But I'm telling you, this court system is not for justice. It's about wins and losses, and they do dirty to do whatever they can. Jay-Z, let me speak to you.
He has kids.
Rock Nation, because my son refused to sign a Rock Nation deal with you. And Desiree Perez, you.
Another problem I'm seeing right off the bat, let me just express this. Why are you telling us that he has children? You should have told your son every time he left the house, don't forget about your babies. You telling the public that he has children, so we're wrong for him receiving the punishment that he is due? Tory is the only person that should have been realizing that he had children, not the rest of the world. This is another problem. We do not hold these men accountable. They allowed to do whatever. Exactly. The children, no. And people were talking about Meg, saying that Meg wore that bob, her suit was too purple. Okay, we all doing theatrics for court. Why aren't you bringing up the fact that Tory shouldn't have brought his babies to the courtroom? His little sister shouldn't have been in the courtroom. This was not appropriate. The fact that he has children is not relevant. The fact who she slept with, who he slept with, the ex-best friend, the whatever. None of this is relevant, and they're all dragging it out to make Meg seem like a horrible person. But I think in the real world, Meg was more likable. People keep talking about the facts didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how they convicted him when all the evidence didn't point out that he was actually the shooter. No, just like we all know, Megan wore her short hair and her beautiful purple suit to look likable. That was a huge part. The same way Tory brought his children and little sister, those babies, to the courtroom was to look likable. But instead, Tory looked like someone that was being inconvenienced by the U.S. justice system. So he got what he deserved. Everybody played a part. Megan was absolutely the victim. And she looked like the victim. She looked like a girl that the jury is supposed to protect and care about. So regardless of all the fake evidence and people lying and going missing, we need to talk about the fact that Megan looked like a victim. And I'm glad that she got her justice. Let me continue with this man's silliness so you can hear the conspiracy theories, because apparently Jay-Z is involved since he couldn't get Tory Lanez, who I think has been independent since we heard of him. Who is Tory Lanez signed to? With all his Jacquees covers, I've never seen Tory Lanez do. I mean, Tory Lanez is known for mixtapes. So why would he refuse a deal with Jay-Z? I'm just confused. Maybe it's true. We don't know. But the fact that this man is unhinged is a direct reflection of why Tory Lanez is known to be unhinged.
Wicked witch, you snitch. Yes. You turned on your co-conspirators, all the whole mafia, one of you that was peddling drugs in this country, and you ruled on them before so the Fed could give you a deal. All of you, trust me, I have intercessors, prayer warriors around the world, and they will not stop until you are cut off. No, we don't shoot you with guns, but we know exactly how to bring you down in the spirit. That's it. Enough said. It's all done. Open way, guys. Open up.
Try to mess with my brother's reputation.
Look at this. They got this baby out here involved in this at 8 years old. This trauma. They got a young black girl out here defending her brother. She should have been at home watching Blue's Clues. I am sick. I didn't even see the little girl screaming. Oh my. Imagine how that little girl, if ever, God forbid, if ever this little girl is in a horrible situation, how much she's going to try to protect.
Let's see.
Hey, I feel you, OG. We feel you, OG. We feel you, though.
Protect her man. This baby should not be here. Can you imagine? It's sick.
Hey,
it is absolutely sick.
You have kids. God is watching. watching. All of you.
And this is the stepmother. Unhinged. Unhinged. I think it's shorter video today.
Including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and tortured the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
I just really wanted to share that part because what is absolutely happening is madness. This is madness. Parental fear, they brought the baby for sympathy. And they don't even see it as their fault. That they'll never say, we shouldn't have done that. They'll continuously tell that little girl, look what the justice system did to your brother. He's not guilty of anything. They ruined your brother's reputation. It was a conspiracy. The world worked against your brother. Jay-Z worked against your brother. In the LAPD, the LA district attorney, the LA prosecutor, I don't know. I think in some minds, Jay-Z is like this all-knowing, powerful being that is just puppeteering the world. Really? I mean, if you maybe said that about a Jeff Bezos, I mean, Jay-Z is in LA, like, okay, what are you talking about, sir? Just tell your son you should have done better. This is the consequence, and that's the problem. We keep coddling these young Black men to the point where they are unable to function normally in a country that doesn't love them anyway. So the Black community is always like, baby, you innocent, get your hands off my baby. And to the point where they have no responsibility. They have no self-control. And then they're guilty in a country where you knew he was going to be found guilty, and you still telling us he innocent? Girl, exactly. The system that always works against Black men. The system that always works against Black men did exactly what it always does in the father, the stepmom, and the little baby. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they brought that baby. And the crazy part is, again, Twitter is in absolute shambles. Twitter is in shambles because Black men don't want this to be true at all.
Hi, Divas. Okay, quick.
What I'll do is I'm going to try to go to some posts I saw on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my God. I can't. I'm looking at this. They're attacking Iggy for dating him, Iggy Azalea for dating him. It's just always a constant mess. It's a constant mess. Oh, so it looks like Carl Crawford had something to say. I can't wait to hear it. Carl Crawford is, if people don't know, Carl Crawford is the owner of 1501, the record label that Megan originally released music with. She then signed to a bigger label, Def Jam, and maybe not Def Jam, I'm sorry, Jay-Z's record label, Rock Nation, which I think is partially still owned by Def Jam as a bigger entity. So Carl Crawford has something to say now, and I think we should listen to what Carl Crawford, messy little self, got to say, because Lord, It just ain't gonna stop. Today is just gonna be a long day of mess, of mess. Let's see what we got.
2 days before Christmas. This man finna go to jail and do 20 plus years. 20 plus years. Now, if a black man don't feel that, I mean, that's cold. Every call, we don't all have the same reaction. You're going to jail 2 days before Christmas.
I'm not shocked at their reaction. I'm not shocked at their reaction.
I
They are
just
literally.
had to get on here and turn it on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say too much. It's cold blooded. 2 days before Christmas. This man finna go to jail and do 20 plus years. $20 plus. Now, if a black man don't feel that, I mean,
I'm disgusted.
That's cold.
I'm disgusted. He's actually still in court
call. We don't all have
against
the same
Megan
reaction.
for signing with.
Going to jail 2 days before.
So this man is actually still in court fighting Megan against Megan and Rock Nation. So to be still in court and making these statements publicly, it shows another level of unhinged behavior from these men. They cannot stop. They can't stop. They cannot stop. I hopped on here. I just saw that Carl Crawford had something to say, as if we're still supposed to feel sorry for Tory. The problem is all the rhetoric and conversation is about sympathy for Tory and hate for Meg. I haven't seen any celebratory posts, although on Twitter, people are celebrating and happy that she's got justice, but I haven't seen any celebratory posts being shared by certain platforms that we know are not great for our community, such as the Shade Room. It's just a mess. I don't know. Anyway, exactly. We're supposed to feel sorry for this man because it's 2 days before Christmas. He didn't think about that. And what really is scary to me and still like chilled me to my core was the reporting of that eyewitness testimony when the eyewitness was like, 3 people were attacking the larger woman, and he thought that after they attacked this girl, they were going to throw her body away. Is that not scary? That is really scary. Can you imagine Meg is like, what? Fighting for her life. There's a gun. There are 2 men and a friend who just found out that you've been sleeping with the guy she was dating. Imagine what's going through your mind as these people are attacking you. It's insane. It's insane. I'm so thankful that this girl can finally heal from this trauma and hopefully get away from the internet and be with her significant other and her family and really get the therapy and the help that she needs to heal from this, because it's all so freaking scary to me. I cannot believe this happened, and I can't believe the continued reaction. I'm not surprised because I do watch very disturbing behavior from certain communities when it came to this case. But the way some people are still online saying we need to hear more, we need to hear more. It's done. We're done talking about this. So that's really, really just it's the behavior is consistent. So nobody should be surprised in what exactly is going on in this community. It's always the same thing. And I was talking about it on live last night. I said that we've gotten into a situation where Megan had this happen to her right during the social justice movement. The George Floyd momentum was still in the air. I can't remember exactly when it happened in comparison to George Floyd. Exactly. They all of them know there was no DNA, there's no fingerprints. Most guns don't leave a fingerprint because they are like they have no smooth handles or whatnot. So I don't know what his dad was talking about. You might get a partial or something like that, but they were looking for DNA and gunpowder residue, which I think is why Kelsey kind of got immunity. The best friend, the ex-best friend, got immunity. I think it may have been her gun somewhere. I think that may have come out, and so she got immunity to testify against Tory, but then she got on the stand and forgot everything. But I was thinking that Megan originally told us that she didn't want the story to come out and she didn't want him arrested that day because LAPD was there. She knows what they do to Black men. And I feel like Black women have been at the forefront of protecting Black men into an overcorrection of policing, an overcorrection of helping our communities that we may not live in now as Black women. We may have moved out of certain areas, but communities that still affect our families and our friends and our business and how we make income and things like that. But I feel like those communities are in such danger because there are places, Atlanta being one of them, the police just don't respond. So imagine what she felt. We're in the social justice movement. You just had George Floyd happen. There's protests, there's calls for action from Congress and the government as a whole. She didn't want to tell on Tory at the time, which I totally understand and can sympathize with. But what I'm saying today is, baby, we have to move on. Black men crying on Twitter are the same Black men that don't protest, that don't fight for their rights. Like, give me a break. This hip hop community, somebody was asking if Meg would be canceled after this. I'm like, they don't spend enough money to cancel anybody in sales. The people that support the hip hop community and make it the industry that it is are the people that buy tickets to these concerts. And when you go to a concert, who do you see? Black women and white people. Like, I'm sorry. When you go to a concert, you see Black women, white people, and our LGBTQ friends. Like, the Black male demographic, they don't spend the money. They don't have the money to spend. They just aren't a part of a community that can actually cancel or affect someone in sales. It's not true. So I think that, oh no, I think I'm frozen. Sorry. I hope I'm not frozen, guys. I think I am frozen. I think I may have to respectfully hop off. I enjoyed this conversation. I'll probably get into it more. I have to start plugging my laptop in, so that means I have to get some pieces and adapters to actually run the cord to the laptop because, of course, it doesn't come with that. But I'm really happy my girl joined me. Thank you for your support, your continued support. You're an angel. And we'll catch up later, but I'm so glad Meg got her justice. Meg got her justice. And I feel like this is a win for Black women. And what it'll really do is hopefully help sisters that really are scared to come out, sisters that live in fear, sisters that don't want to get people in trouble who are doing them harm or doing them dirty. I hope it helps them stand up. That's what I really want. Because justice for Megan is right. That's what I really, really want. I want this case to help young black women, young women everywhere, black, white, brown. I don't care. I want women to stand up against their abusers. And that's it. So good for you, Megan. Thank you for moving and shifting the needle. And to all the haters out there, the naysayers, the big age black men like Joe Budden and 50 Cent with your big ages, leave that young woman alone. Justice for Megan, justice for all assault victims, justice for all victims of DV. And I hope this makes you ladies stand up, men as well, stand up. But let's do better in supporting the victims. I love you guys. Thank you so much. This was so fun. It's super hot in here because I closed the door. But this was so fun. Thank you, my girl, for joining. I love you. I can't tell you enough how much I love you. And everybody else watching, good night. Peace. I'm going to go take this pajama set off because, child, it ain't breathing. Love you guys. Bye.